Kevin Jackson.
Keep it here. You found the Black Sphere.
What's up, man?
Wonder Woman can have all my lunch money. She's awesome. She was Linda Lavin. I will never forget her name. I could get Alzheimer's, and I will never forget Linda Lavin playing Wonder Woman because she was all that and a bag of chips.
Now, wait a minute. Was it Linda Lavin or Linda Carter?
Linda Lavin. Dadgummit, I'm thinking of the Alice.
I know, man.
Linda Carter. Yikes.
I was about
Not
to say
Linda Lavin.
Because I'm Linda Lavin. Oh my gosh.
Okay, but I'm from there.
But you know where we're from. But yeah, I know.
Linda Carter, man. Linda Carter was just the epitome of the most gorgeous woman in the world.
Right.
And for me, and stayed that way for a long time. And I still see her as. I mean, I haven't seen her in years, but she aged very well. And I still to this day see her as just absolutely stunning. But yeah, but here's the thing about strong women. You know, I didn't think about Wonder Woman as being a strong woman versus Superman or anything like that. It's fine. We had a female superhero. Congratulations. And nowadays, if you watch TV, watch how they emasculate men. It's ridiculous to watch. Anyway, that's not what I want to talk about. I was going to tell you. I watched Obama do this interview with this kid that. Trevor, whatever his face is.
Trevor Noah, yeah, right.
That took over, for Jon Stewart. And he, yet again, this guy is now talking about how bad it was and Jim Crow and all these things. And I got to tell you, for a guy who came into office running on the idea that he was different and he was black and America wasn't going to want, in other words, he used it as a crutch to get elected. And I was think about what's going on with Trump right now. They are pillaging this guy. I mean, and he's doing great things. U.S. Steel is going to now open up 200 jobs across the river because of the conversation Trump had with U.S. Steel. Now we get Dow, who's opening up this facility in Michigan. They accelerated doing an innovation center in Michigan because of Trump. We got IBM now. It's going to add 25,000 jobs. U.S. Steel said they're going to add 10,000. SoftBank, 50,000, and on and on and on. What was Obama doing during this period? You want to know what he was doing? I bet people don't remember this. He was begging George Bush to do the stimulus package, or else it was going to be gloom and doom. So George Bush did the $787 billion stimulus package because Obama begged him. Then the minute it happened, Barack Obama started talking about what mess he inherited from Bush,
right?
And he's never stopped. And then when he claims that the stimulus package worked, he took credit for it. That's the kind of knucklehead that leftists voted for, and I hope they're listening to this program because I can't stand them. Donald Trump has done more during this period right here than any president probably in history. I mean, I would even compare it to Reagan.
Yeah, because it's all about confidence. It's all about, how businesses forecast 5 years out, and it's all about confidence. And you know that because you come from the corporate world as well, and that's how businesses act. They forecast what's it going to be like over the next 5 years, and then they act on that.
It's a simple word, Jamie. It's leadership. They look at it as what's the guy doing, what's his policy, and can these policies stick? And yes, we will do. Let me tell you what the temperature of the climate, what the climate is in business. Business is saying not only is Trump going to win over the next 4 years, he's going to win for the long haul. We're talking decades. Everything he's doing right now will have impact for decades. And that's why the left hate him so much. And I'm telling you, watching this stuff, he's not even getting started. I promise you, when it's all said and done, we're going to go through a period where I think people are going to look back on Obama for what it was and say, this guy was worthless. He knew nothing about how to do this. And that's what's so sad, is that he could have done it. Had he surrounded himself with people like Trump, we wouldn't even be having this discussion. I'd love to be saying good things about him, but you can't. And you're watching a guy in a period of 5 weeks make Obama look like a turd. I mean, that's exactly what. I mean, from a business perspective, that's the only thing you can do. And look, I'm trying to get this innovation project worked out. And I'm going to be talking to a lot of these business leaders in St. Louis, and I hope they pay attention because what they're seeing and what the potential is, and what Trump is showing, and the potential to go into these communities and make a difference is what we've got to start supporting. So I'm happy that a lot of people responded back and said they want to be a part. I'd like to get more. I'd like to get business leaders listening to this. If you work for a big company, go tell them Kevin Jackson's coming to talk to your marketing department and your CEO about getting kids off the street and into programs that are going to make St. Louis a much better place to live. That's what Trump's doing.
Yeah, I'll never forget the speech that Barack Obama gave.
You didn't build that.
The famous
Somebody else made that happen.
The famous "You didn't build that" speech, and it told us everything we needed to know about his vision.
It really did, Jamie, and you're seeing it play out. You're seeing Trump go in, and you know what's funny? He's dismissing all this chatter around Russians and Hillary Clinton and the recount, and he's just saying, I'm forging forward. And you would think liberals would say, you know what? No offense, but Bernie Sanders wouldn't be doing this. Hillary Clinton would. She'd be still popping champagne corks right now.
Right.
He's going out and doing something positive, and you think they jump on board, but no, they got a narrative. He's a racist. Ask Jim Brown. Ask Kanye.
Right. What do you think President Obama's going to do when he leaves office? What do you think his future is going to be like?
I think he's got to skulk away. I think that within 6 months, when people see the difference between what a guy who they called a fool, who they lampooned, who they said was not fit to be president, absolutely destroys everything that Barack Obama stands for in a good way, and proves that when you know what you're doing, you can make a difference. Barack Obama's going to try to come back and say, oh, well, you know, it's racism, or, you know, the Russians did it, or, you know, somebody ate his homework.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, he's going to have to skulk away because Trump knows what he's doing, and he's proving that.
At Kevin Jackson, TBS, KJ Radio. And I know you have that ongoing project going, and you've hooked up with some folks, and good for you, brother.
All right. I appreciate you, man.
All right. It's Kevin Jackson, at Kevin Jackson, TBS.